the people listen that and hear with, you know, my child are ground in the city, but many times I spoke about the myths in the mountains. And Era is 9 years and half, but speak fluently English. She's so curious about the myths.
Yes.
Because we spoke so much about the myths.
And children love myths too, don't they? It's a way of teaching.
How are the myths here and there? Yeah. We saw it zan. Zan means zan, voice.
Yes.
Because the voice coming from the mountains or from the sky.
Bravo, falem shumë. I'm taking a photograph of John next to this monument. This is really important for me, really important for the history of this area. John, you built this. What is it?
Yeah, this is Eddie Durham. She was a missionary from England. She spent a lot of time in this area, especially in the north of Albania, but most of the time she spent in the Shala with the people here. It was really in love with the people here, with the zakons here, I mean the kutums and how the people live, how the people
She recorded all this.
Yeah. All this, and she wrote about that. They are so proud.
Yep.
And they wish the God, or they pray to pray to still in the peace, because she was really something for the people here.
For the people here. Yeah. She was really close to them and loved them dearly, didn't she?
Yeah, so much.
And the very first book that I read about Albania was Hi Albania by Edith Durham.
Yeah, that's Hi Albania, you see.
Yeah. It's such a wonderful book, and if you want to inroad into northern Albanian culture and her travels, it's one of the great travel books. And what an amazing woman to travel, just her and Marco, her guide, and that was it. She didn't come with anyone else, a woman alone in these wild mountains, but they loved her and respected her.
She was called here in the area Kraljica, because the people here think she come from the royal, the king
royal
house,
family,
from England.
Yeah.
But Kraljica means the head. Coca. It's same word, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean she come from the high class from the England to here. So it was so respected. Yeah. And today also the child know his name and the books and you know,
and many of the letters, and she played a part in the independence of Albania as well.
Yeah, it was really. She has some connection between England ambassador or consulate in Trieste and Albania. She wrote many letters.
They didn't like her a lot sometimes because she spoke her mind, and they found it hard to take the word from a woman that hadn't been to university, that knew more about this area and the people than they did, and she'd put them in their place sometimes.
But let's say Albania have respect because you have the many schools in Albania who have
after her name, and you see streets named after her.
Streets and so
when you look around and you travel around Albania, you see her a lot. And
I think it's more known in Albania and England.
Oh, absolutely. People in England don't know of her at all. But if you come to Albania and you mention Edith Durham, pretty much everyone knows her. And she didn't come from the royal family. Maybe if she did, she would have been more well known. She was the daughter of a doctor, and she had to look after her elderly mother, or her mother became ill, and being the youngest daughter, it was her responsibility. And she started to have emotional problems in her 30s, I think, so quite late in life. And the physician of the family said, you need to have a break from looking after your mother. And rather than just going on holidays, she decided to go on adventures in Albania. It's just a remarkable woman.
Yeah, it was some recommendation also from the doctor, but because she had the problem with
her health, with pneumonia as well.
And then here it was much better. And
I was so pleased when when I found out several years ago that you'd made this monument to her, it only made sense. You're a man from Charlotte and you loved Edith Durham as much as anybody that reads her books. Yeah, and probably means more to you.
Yeah, the respect is, you know, the people, I think the mirënjohje it's more respect. So we have this mirënjohje from Edith Durham, it's something, because the people who have the mirënjohje have everything.
Right, oh, mirënjohje, right, yes.
Yeah,
gratitude,
Gratitude.
What do you think your father would say if he saw Charlotte today? What would be his...
You know, my father, it was born in some grots. Caves, yeah.
Oh, really?
It was born in some cave, yeah.
Wow. No way.
Yeah, that's true.
Which mountain? This one?
It's between this one and another one.
Wow.
So when the Austria coming, Austro-Hungary is coming in Albania.
What year was he born?
It was born because the people left the houses.
No, Soviet.
If my father is alive now, because it's died in 1994.
Roughly, not exact. 1930s?
Yeah, about 30.
In the 30s.
50s, like this,
Yeah, okay.
Because Austro-Hungarians are coming.
Yeah.
But you know, the Albanian mountains people don't like the people who come from outside. And feel
threatened.
Left the houses and take the arms.
Yep.
Because that's the big question for the mountains, to get the arms or to give to government.
Yes, right, because the government will take the pushka.
Yeah. So my father was born
in a cave. That's amazing.
And 2 years before, I said to my brothers, "Let's go
to the cave."
To this. No, the cave is like the stadium. It's so big.
Oh, yes, okay. It's like a grotto.
Unique. It's two like this in the world.
Really? What makes it unique?
Because it's the mountains are going down.
Right.
And make this. You have the water there. You have
everything you need. So
so big. I mean, so big.
So that's like this is a safe area because of the mountains. But if you get attacked here, you go even safer to
more safe.
Yeah, right. Wow.
And then I said to brothers, "Let's go." And we are there. It was really so interesting because one of my brothers don't like to walk. And I said, "How you don't walk?" Because my grandmother, it was pregnant with my father, and she walked. And you don't walk.
Wow! But so, what would your father say today? Do you think if he saw Charlotte?
You know, Charlotte is many things are broke because all things to the communism build it are broke.
Yeah.
Look at this other one, the water there, it's really beautiful.
Oh, shume.
So beautiful. And here we make it some movie 2-3 years before. If you see this movie,
which movie?
Write it.
Yeah.
Sophia. Yeah. Albanian movie. The story is 100% Albanian. It was happened here in the area, not here, but more. But the movie it make it here, but the story was about a few kilometers more down.
So ti nga Tefi, ha?
Ja, nga Shkodra.
Shkodra.